Hi, I'm Jane Fendelman. Today I'm talking about jealousy and how to put it to work in your relationship so that it strengthens, empowers, and deepens your love instead of chipping away at it. So first thing we're going to do is a metanoia on jealousy. And metanoia means a total reversal in thinking or spiritual awakening. So whereas most people think of jealousy as a bad thing, today and once and for all, we're going to decide that jealousy is a good thing. Yes, a good thing. When people are madly, passionately in love, they want to possess and be possessed by the other person. This is mad, passionate love. So that's exciting. That's fireworks we're talking about. So I'm going to give you the perfect way to handle jealousy from now on so that it won't vex you and harm your relationship, but it will instead deepen your relationship and your connection with each other. We're going to start by talking about Plato's 4 kinds of love. Plato was a brilliant philosopher. Him and Socrates and all those dudes, Aristotle, they used to hang out and philosophize. I love those wise guys. So Plato, he talked about 4 kinds of love. The 4 kinds of love will be vital in you understanding how to stabilize your passionate relationship. We're going to start at the top with Plato's highest kind of love. There's 4 kinds of love, and the highest, he said, was agape. Agape is unconditional love. Some people call it God's love. It is equal love for all people. It is completely inclusive and completely unconditional, meaning there are no conditions on this kind of love. You don't have to act a certain way for me to love you unconditionally. I love you as is. It's completely inclusive, meaning you exclude no one from this kind of love. This is the love your enemies kind of love. Equal love for all people. This means forgiving, understanding, grace, graciousness, open-heartedness. Agape love. It means loving your beloved just the way they are and not trying to change them. That's agape love, the highest kind of love. Unconditional love. The second highest love, Plato called philia. Philia love. It's brotherly love or friendship love. In fact, Philadelphia was named for it. Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Philia, Philadelphia. Friendship love means you think of your beloved as a friend. You love them as a friend. You have fun with them as a friend. There are things that you would not say to your friend that you might say to your beloved in one of the lower kinds of love, which we'll get to in a moment. For instance, if your friend said, well, I think I'm going to get a giant tattoo on my face and spike my hair and join a rock and roll band. You might say, okay, well, I think you're crazy, but I support you in whatever you choose because that's how you are with your friends. You support them. Now, philia love, you have to have that in your beloved relationship. That's friendship, that's respect, that's fun, that's joy. So if you need to have more fun in your beloved relationship, you need to put your attention on your philia love and see if you're having friendship love in your beloved relationship. The next one down, lower than that, is pia love. Pia love is parent-child love. It's nurturing love. It's healing. It's when your beloved comes home from work and they've had a horrible day and you say, oh, come here, honey. Just lay down, put your head in my lap. Tell me all about it. It's a nurturing kind of love, healing kind of love. In fact, we have to have pia love in our beloved relationship because, quite frankly, beloved love triggers your old wounds, old childhood wounds that will plague you until they're healed. Now, you can't rely solely on your beloved to heal your childhood wounds. You need to get a counselor and work on those issues with that counselor. because it's not your beloved's responsibility to heal you. However, you do need them to be there for you in a nurturing way at times. So it's not just buck up, get over it. In fact, men, you know how much trouble you get in when you say to your woman, you're overreacting, you need to get over that. Let that go. Yeah, that doesn't work. We have another video on that, healing old wounds. Watch that video. Okay, so Pia love, parent-child love, that is more exclusive and more conditional. So there are fewer people still that you think of in a nurturing way. Fewer people that you think of as your parent. Fewer people that you think of as your child. Your kids may even have friends they play with that you feel motherly or fatherly toward. You only have a couple of people, maybe one or two extras that you think of as a mother or a father or mother figure or father figure. It's more exclusive. So you see there's fewer people as we go down on this little upside down pyramid. So Pia love, it's more exclusive, fewer people, and it's more conditional. Now think if your beloved said, I think I'm gonna get a big tattoo of a jack-o'-lantern on my face, spike my hair and join a rock and roll band. Say your beloved said, I'm gonna quit my job at the bank and do that. You might be like, oh, no, you're not. You are not doing that. That's crazy. We have kids. We have responsibilities. We have a mortgage payment. We have things we have to do. No, you are not going to do that. So there's things that you have as conditions on your mate. You have conditions on your mate that they have to take a shower every single day, brush their teeth every single day. These are conditions that you might not have on your friend. Say your friend skips a day with a shower. They're probably not going to want to kiss you, so you don't mind if they didn't brush their teeth. It's different when it's a friend than it is with your beloved. So there's more conditions with your beloved. There's conditions like they maybe have to be a certain religion or live in a certain area. So Pia love, nurturing love, if we want a good relationship with a beloved that grows, where we expand, we have to have that Pia love, which is nurturing and healing. I think some people call it your soft place to fall. That's your beloved. You come home from work and that's your oasis. And you can receive nurturance and healing there. The lowest kind of love and potentially the highest kind of love is eros love. Erotic love. The love of lovers. Now, the reason why we call this the lowest kind of love is because it is the most exclusive and the most conditional kind of love. For most people, at the level of eros love, it's reserved for one person and one person only. In fact, in most relationships, unless there's an agreement for polygamy or an open relationship, or we're not monogamous, for most relationships, you are in big trouble if you have more than one person at this level of eros love, erotic love. So it's very exclusive to the point where it's whittled down to usually one person, and it's the most conditional. For instance, for most people, there's a condition that this person must be a man or must be a woman. For a lot of people, they have to be a certain color or a certain religion, or for some people, they even have to be a certain hair color or eye color. This is very exclusive. They have to be a certain way. People make lists of what they're looking for in a beloved, lists of 20 or 50 things, and then they look for that person, and then they kick them out the door if they don't have every little thing on the list, or if something changes over the years. Hey, you weren't like that in the beginning. I hear that a lot as a counselor. You changed. So it's funny for couples to have an agreement to stay the same and never change. That's funny. That's ridiculous. Don't do that. You don't need to do that. So eros love has its roots in lust and possession. So think about our most romantic holiday, Valentine's Day. What does it say on Valentine's cards and candies? Be mine. You're mine. I want you. You're with me. Be with me. We don't want to share that person. This is my one and only. It's all about lust and possession. That's why people go mad. In fact, quite frankly, a lot of homicides happen between people who originally loved each other. How scary is that? It's because of the swing of the pendulum. At the tippy top, up here at agape love, there is the smallest, slightest swing of the pendulum. It's a stable kind of love because it's so inclusive and unconditional. And then as we go down, you can see philia love, friendship love. It's a little bit more exclusive, a little bit more conditional. For instance, you might get upset if a friend makes a decision you don't agree with, but you won't have the emotional swing of that pendulum as you would if your child was making a decision that you didn't agree with. For instance, say your child comes up to you and says, I'm not going to college. I'm hitting the road. I'm going to hitchhike all over the United States, and I'm just going to work wherever I land for my money. Now, if your friend says they'll do that, you might say, okay, that's wild, cool, go. And if your kid says I'm going to do that out of high school, you might have some opinions on that. You have conditions on that. But when we get down to Eros love, the reason why it drives people the most crazy at this level is because this person is in your skin, body, mind, and spirit. This person literally gets under your skin. You're making love. You're inside each other's bodies. This is the level for the potential for most crazy. So how do we stabilize that swing? We use all four kinds of love in Eros love. We have to practice unconditional love to stabilize it. Acceptance. We have to practice philia love, friendship. Pia love, nurturance. And Eros love. We have to have that passionate love to want to make love and touch and be with our beloved. For that relationship to be exciting and alive. This point that Eros love, erotic love, has its roots in lust and possession, that's a powerful thing. This is single-pointed love. It pierces our facades, our covers, our masks. When we're hiding, this kind of love, it breaks through that. It's a vulnerable kind of love. And when we're in it, really, really in it, and we're madly infatuated with somebody, and we feel threatened, or that we might lose that person, or we see them at a party talking to somebody and they're laughing with that person, we start to feel crazy. And that crazy is the thing that we call jealousy. Now, this is a wonderful place to land. Jealousy. So I'm going to give you an actual cure, steps that you're going to follow to cure your jealousy, to handle your jealousy, because it's really not a problem and I don't want you to think of it as such. But the first thing I want you to understand is you're going to use Plato's 4 kinds of love in order to stabilize the swing of the pendulum. Because down here at Eros love, that pendulum swings from I love you to I hate you to I love you. And we don't need you to be one of those couples that does the makeup, breakup, makeup, breakup, makeup, breakup thing. Don't do that. That's bad for the relationship. So from now on, you're going to handle your jealousy in these 2 very distinct ways. The first way is you're going to practice calling on agape love, unconditional love for your beloved. Can you take a deep breath and make space for them to be exactly who they are, honoring them, loving them for exactly who they are? Can you respect them and have a good friendship with them? Have fun with them? Can you have a healing relationship with them where when you notice one of your issues surfacing, wow, I'm feeling insecure, this is a pattern for me. Can you just listen while I talk about that, please? Or can you be there for them if they're feeling jealous and insecure, rather than just flipping into defensiveness? Can you be healing? And also, can you practice that Eros love? All four in one relationship. How powerful, how alive you will feel, how dynamic this relationship will be. So that's the first way I want you to handle your jealousy. Practice all four kinds of love in your Eros relationship. Now, the other way I want you to handle your jealousy is, let's say you're out at a party, or let's say you're out in your front yard with your beloved doing some yard work. Some pretty lady goes walking up the street, and you notice your mate. You're trying to have a conversation, and you notice him. Notice her. And you get that pang in your heart, and that twisting in your gut, and that part of you that loves this person and wants to possess them is awakened, triggered. Now, normally, the first thing you would say to him is, "What are you doing looking at that woman?" And then the next thing that happens is he says either, "I wasn't looking at her," or "I wasn't thinking anything," or "I was just looking, it's just a person walking by." And he starts to get defensive. And he says, "You're insecure. You're overreacting. You're jealous." And then what do people say when they get accused of being jealous? They say, "I'm not jealous. You're being a jerk." People deny being jealous. It's such a vulnerable feeling that people won't even admit it. So, two things. One is, think about admitting it. "Oh yes, I'm jealous. Indeed I am." That's one way you could do it. And another way is, let's say your mate won't admit they're jealous. They're saying, "I'm not jealous. You're just a jerk." And all the other wounds come flooding back. We have another video for that. It's called the 4 A's to Heal Old Wounds. Watch that video. So let's say you said to your beloved, "You're overreacting," or "You're jealous." And they've said, "No, I'm not," or "You're acting like a jerk." Now comes the metanoia. You're going to say to them, "Thank you. Thank you so much for loving me in that way. Thank you for wanting to possess me. I want to be possessed by you, and I want to possess you too. Come here, my beloved, sit down with me. Tell me all your feelings." And then she or he is going to pour their heart out. "Well, whenever we're out, you always notice somebody walking by, and I see you rubbernecking and checking out all the chicks, and I think that you're thinking about leaving me for them, and you're just a jerk, and you need to think about our marriage vows," and whatever speech they need to make, and you're just going to listen. Yes, I understand. You're listening with empathetic ears. You're calling on that nurturing part of you. Nurturing. You're just listening. Let them pour it out. And if they start repeating themselves, you know from the talking stick video that you're going to just start repeating back what you heard them say. It lets them know, "Yes, I heard you. Yes, it must have been painful for you. You're right, I should not have." Then, after they've finished pouring their heart out to you, you're going to say something very important. "What do you need to hear me say so that you know that I love you? I love you above everyone else. What do you need to hear me say?" "Well, I need to hear you say that you're fully committed to our relationship, and that you love me, and I'm the most beautiful, smartest, intelligent woman in the world, and that you would never leave me for that blonde bimbo with the big rack." And then he's going to say, "I do love you. You are the most intelligent, beautiful woman in the world, and I would never leave you for that woman, ever. And then she might say, and then kiss me right here, and then just hold me. Then you're going to do that too. Now, I promise you, if you do this technique often enough, the person who usually gets jealous will start seeing themselves more clearly. They will start seeing that this is a childlike, insecure, frightened part of themselves. And that it will eventually become unnecessary or less of an emotional swing. Unless, of course, there is some reason in your relationship for somebody to be jealous. If somebody is really doing something on the slide, then you need to find counseling right away. You need to work on that. You need to talk to a counselor about that, a good couples counselor. So that is the tool, the techniques, the steps for you to handle your jealousy. Your love will grow, it will deepen. I want you to have unconditional agape love. I want you to have philia, friendship love, and lots of fun. I want you to have pia, nurturing love, so that you're caring for each other. And I want you to have hot, heavy, passionate, erotic love, so that you're alive inside and out. Thank you for joining me. I'm Jane Fendelman. For more information, please visit my website, janefendelman.com, or give me a call, 602-532-0335. My nose is running. Okay. Oh, are we doing the intro? Hi, I'm Jane Fendelman, blah, blah, blah?
Yes.
Okay. Are you rolling?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How did we do it? Hi, I'm Jane Fendelman, welcome to something?
Yes. We're going to be, hi, I'm Jane Fendelman, and then you start going.
Today I'm talking about blah, blah,
There you
blah.
go.
Okay. Okay. And people are, oh, bloody hell. Should I start from why is jealousy a good thing?
Yes.
The second one down from agape love, Plato said, was philia. Okay, the second one down. The second one down, oh my God, I forgot it again. Philia. Okay, probably gonna cut that part out. Now, okay. We have to practice friendship. We have to practice, I'm not talking right now. So what you're going to do instead of getting defensive is you're going to say to your beloved,
Hold on. Can you move to the left?
do you want me to like get myself there? Do you want me to like lean there as I'm talking? I'm Jane Fendelman. Thank you for joining me. If you can, how do I do the ending? Bloody hell. I'm Jane Fendelman. You can visit me for more information. You can visit me on the web at visit me on the web. Wait, do I say it or do I not say it?
Contact me on the.
Call me?
Contact
Phone
me.
me?
On the web. Call me.
Tap me on the nose? No.
You're gonna see that in the right shot.
Oh, okay. Wide shot. That's a wide shot. Okay, so never mind.
Great.
The end. They have a little contrapposto. You know what that is?
No.
It's not pasta. It's like the David statue. His hips are going one way and his shoulders are going the other. Hi, I'm Jane Fendelman. Today, I'm talking about jealousy. The green-eyed monster. Oh no, that is way too cliche. I can't say that. Okay, beginning again.
There you go. There you go.
Do you need to pull that one more?
Now it's looking a little bit better on this side.
Okay, probably moving around too much. I
Okay.
should stop dancing on the green. Good doggy. Thank you for joining me. Wait, did I already say I'm Jane Fendelman? No, I didn't already say it. Okay.